this is Kristen. Thank you for joining me for this flow. We'll begin lying down. This is a quick, energizing flow to get you out of your chair, out of your seat, and into your body. Breathe through this quick sequence in order to cultivate energy and vitalize. We tap into the Sacral Chakra, which is the second chakra. It's located below the navel. When this chakra is balanced, we feel optimally creative, and our bodies and minds feel energetic and full of vitality. Bring your left knee into your chest. Grab onto your shin with both hands. You can bring your knee closer into your chest in the center, or you can have it splay out a little bit to the left. Explore in your hip flexor and hip. Feel what's there. And then place the left foot back down. Bring the right knee into the chest. Clasp onto your shins with both hands. Hug your knee in tightly, maybe even a little bit to the side. Just notice how your body feels. Bring awareness into any tightness. Bring both knees into the chest. Give yourself a bear hug and roll out your lower back. Release the lower back and spine. Massage your kidneys. Bring the soles of the feet together. Place your feet on the mat. Let your knees splay open into reclined bound ankle pose. Your hands can be on your belly or on your thighs. Breathe into this deep stretch in your inner thighs and hips for a moment. And then bring your knees back in the center. Start to roll up to sitting. You can take several breaths and eventually place the soles of the feet on the ground a little bit wider than hip distance. Let your knees drop to the right, twist to the right. Both palms plant behind you as you gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, knees drop to the left. Place your palms on the floor as you gaze over your left shoulder. Gentle twist to the core. Do this one more time. Knees drop to the right. Gaze over to the right. Gentle twist. Maybe even come down to your forearms. And let your head drop. Walk your hands back up, switch sides, gaze over to the left, maybe come down to your forearms and let the head rest. Breathe into the gentle twist. Inhale, come back up to center. Place the soles of the feet on the mat. We'll prepare for boat pose. Inhale, lean backward as you bring your feet off the mat, your shins parallel to the floor. Palms facing upward. Try not to collapse through the spine and the chest. Through a couple cycles of breath, we will lower down and hover above the mat, legs straight, gaze upward, and then inhale back up to boat pose. Exhale, head and legs hover over the ground. Inhale back up to boat pose, maybe even straighten the legs. Exhale, legs and shoulder hover over the mat. Inhale back up to boat pose. Maybe find the fullest expression. And then exhale, feet on the mat. Roll over your shins. We'll come to a tabletop position. We'll flow through cat and cow. Exhale, push through your palms, chin to chest, round through your spine, cat pose. Inhale, gaze forward. Belly drops to the floor, sit bones shoot to the sky. Maybe even do a couple barrel rolls. Get into the side body. Use your breath to guide you. Inhale to the right. Exhale, push through your palms over to the left. Switch sides. You can get creative and explore here. Or you can just do regular cat and cow. The sacral chakra is associated with the realm of emotions. It's the center of our feelings and sensations. Opening your sacral chakra allows you to feel the world around and in us. Inhale, gaze up, belly drops to the floor, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Inhale, back to a neutral spine. Widen your knees, big toes to touch. Sink back into child's pose. Let your forehead rest on the ground. Maybe even come up onto your fingertips to get a gentle stretch in the shoulders. Release the lower back. Walk your hands over to the right to get a stretch in the left side of the body. Breathe into the left side of the body. Use your breath to guide you. Walk your hands back through center and then over to the left. Gentle stretch through the right side of the body. And then back through center. Bring your knees together and bring your hands by your feet. Modified child's pose. Let your forehead rest on the ground or the mat. Round through the spine. Open up in the upper back and the shoulder blades. And then gently roll up to kneeling. Place your hands on the mat, shoulder width apart. Use your core muscles to lift your hips up and back into our first downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet, shake your head, yes and no. Your feet are hip width distance apart, your toes are facing forward. Pedal your heels towards the mat. Inhale, right foot up to three-legged down dog. Keep the hips square to the floor, your right toes pointing down. Exhale, round through your spine, push through your palms. Knee to right elbow. Inhale, back up to three-legged down dog. Exhale, knee to forehead, round through your spine. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, foot back up. Exhale, round through your spine, knee to forehead. Pause here. And then send the right foot through in between your palms. Low crescent lunge. Let your left knee come to the mat. Inhale, arms overhead, gaze upward. Place your left palm on the mat and then bring your right hand over to the side to get a gentle stretch in the right side of the body. Gaze upward. And then bring the right hand to the ground. Walk your hands to the inside of the right foot. Lizard pose. You can stand on your palms. Come onto the outer edge of the right foot and let your right knee splay out slightly to get a stretch in the hip. Your left knee can stay on the mat or not. Bring your right hand to your right knee and gently twist over to the right. You can rock back and forth to get into the hip. Exhale, gaze towards the right toes. Come up into low runner's lunge, up on your fingertips, right knee at a 90-degree angle, energy coming out of the left heel. Broaden the collarbones, and then bring the left foot to meet the right in between the palms, standing forward fold. Feet are hip width distance apart, root down to the four corners of your feet. Maybe even grab onto opposite elbows and hang over your legs into ragdoll pose. Bend your knees, let your torso rest on your thighs. Inhale, halfway lift, place your palms on your shins, lengthen through the spine and the crown of the head. Exhale, standing forward fold. Through a couple cycles of breath, roll through the spine up to standing. Scoop your tailbone under. Inhale, arms overhead, maybe palms touch overhead, gaze upward. Exhale, palms to heart center. Inhale, arms overhead, maybe palms touch. Exhale, swan dive, flat back forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through the spine, crown of the head. Exhale, standing forward fold. Step your feet back, chaturanga, and then rest your body on the floor. Inhale up into cobra. Use your back muscles to lift your chest and head off the ground. Try not to push through your palms, maybe even lift them off the ground slightly. And then exhale back into child's pose. Your knees can be together or apart. Push through your hands back into downward facing dog. Root down into your pointer finger and thumb. Shoot your sit bones to the sky. Maybe come up onto your tippy toes. Inhale, left foot to the sky, three-legged down dog. Keep the hips square, left toes pointing towards the mat. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, left foot up. Exhale, root through your palms, round through the spine, knee to forehead. Inhale, left foot up. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Use your core muscles. Inhale, left foot up. Exhale, left knee to forehead, round through the spine. Engage your core. Pause here. And then plant the left foot in between the palms. Right knee to the mat. Inhale, arms up overhead, low crescent lunge. Exhale, right hand to the ground. Inhale, left hand overhead, gentle stretch on the left side of the body. And then place the left palm on the ground. Walk your hands to the right side of the left foot. Lizard pose. You can come onto the outer edge of the left foot to get a deeper stretch in that left hip. You can stay here, or if you'd like, you can place the left hand on the left knee and twist to the left to deepen the stretch. Feel what's there. Use your breath to guide you. Plant your left palm on the outside of your left foot. Raise your right knee. Low runner's lunge. Broaden out through the collarbones. Send energy out of the right heel. And then right foot meets left in between the palms, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through the spine. Push the shoulders down and away from the ears. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, the flat back reverse swan dive up, arms overhead, maybe palms touch. Exhale, palms meet at heart center. Inhale, windmill, arms overhead, gaze upward. Exhale with a flat back swan dive, standing forward fold. Walk or step the feet back, chaturanga, low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Pause for a couple cycles of breath. Gently come back into child's pose or downward facing dog. Take an inhale, exhale, let it go. Push through your knees and palms. We'll meet again in downward facing dog. Release the lower back and spine. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Open the hips up. Maybe even gaze over to the right to open your chest up slightly to the right. And then exhale, send the right leg through into pigeon pose. Your right shin is placed on the mat. Keep your hips square to the front of your mat. Take a look back at your left foot to see if it's straight up behind you. Inhale, lengthen through the spine and the crown of the head. Exhale, forward fold over your leg. You can come to your hands, your forearms, or rest your head on the ground. Breathe into your right glute for this deep stretch. Try to release all the muscles in the upper body. It's actually common for those who are practicing a sacral chakra opening flow to experience a release in emotions. Inhale, walk your palms back up, push through your palms, send the hips back into downward facing dog to get a counter stretch in the right hip. Pedal your feet out. Inhale, left foot up, three-legged down dog. Open the hips up to the right slightly. Push evenly through your palms, and then exhale, send the left foot through, shin rests on the mat, pigeon pose. Take a look back at your right foot to see if it's straight up behind you. Inhale, lengthen through the spine and the crown of the head, and then exhale, walk your hands forward. You can stay in your palm or come to your forearms, or rest your head on the ground or a block for support. Breathe into this deep stretch in the left glute and hip. Bring yourself back to the breath. Release all the muscles in the face and the upper body. I encourage you to just observe the emotions that come over you. Try to practice observing these emotions without any attachment. Walk your hands back up, lengthen through the spine and the crown of the head. Plant your palms, send the left foot back, downward facing dog, get a counter stretch in the left hip. Pedal your feet out, or down in your pointer finger and thumbs. Come through tabletop, we'll meet in a seated position. Bring the soles of the feet together. Maybe pull the flesh away from the sit bones to help root down into the earth. Bound angle pose. Inhale, lengthen through the spine and the crown of the head. Exhale, fold over your bent knees. Keep your feet splayed open like an open book. You can use your elbows to push away your knees slightly to engage a deeper stretch. Inhale, come up to a straight spine, and then we will lie down on our back. Keeping your left knee straight, raise your left leg and hold on to your thigh, your calf, your ankle, or peace fingers can come to big toes. And then we'll stretch the left hamstring of the left leg. Keep both feet flexed and the muscles in both legs engaged. And with each exhale, try to draw the left shin closer to the forehead. You can stay here, or you can grab onto your left leg and open up your leg to the left. Your right arm can come out to a T for balance. Inhale, left leg back up to center. And then release it back to the floor. We'll do the same thing with the right leg. The right knee straight, pull it up towards the forehead. You can hold on to your hamstring or calf or ankle. Try to keep the leg straight as much as you can. You can bend it if you need to. And with each exhale, draw the shin closer to the forehead. Flex both feet to engage the muscles in the legs. You can stay here, or you can draw the right leg out to the right to engage a stretch in the inner thigh. You can hold on to your calf, ankle, outer edge of the right foot. Left arm comes out to a T for balance. Inhale back up to center. We'll do a little bit of core work. Place your hands on the floor by your glutes. Keep your spine flat on the mat. As your left leg raises, your right leg drops to the floor. We'll alternate this motion 5 times on each side. You can point your toes or keep your feet flexed. Draw your navel in towards your spine and engage your core. Breathe through this movement. Both legs up, drop your knees towards your torso. You can hold on to your shins, or you can open up into happy baby pose. Grab onto the outer edges of the feet, or peace fingers can come to big toes. Your knees can be bent, or you can even straighten your legs if you want to deeper stretch the hamstrings. Bring the soles of the feet together. We'll meet again in reclined bound ankle pose. Bring your right hand to the belly, the left hand to the heart. Breathe deeply into the belly as your right hand raises. And then fill the chest with air as your left hand raises. Fill all the way to the top. And then exhale out of the chest and then out of the belly as you draw your navel towards the spine. Inhale into the belly, fill the belly all the way up, and then fill the chest up, fill all the way up to the top, and then exhale out of the chest and then out of the belly. Empty your lungs completely. Inhale into the belly and then the chest, fill up all the way to the top, and then exhale, let it all go, let the breath go. Straighten your legs out and your arms out to your sides, palms facing upward towards the sky. We meet in our final resting pose, Shavasana. Notice when thoughts enter your mind, and then watch as they exit without any attachment. Imagine there's a swirling ball of orange healing energy right in front of your pelvic area. Imagine that this light energy is healing and opening up your sacral chakra. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Take a deep inhale. Come back into your body. Maybe bring your hands overhead to get a full body stretch. When you're ready, roll over to the right side into fetal position. Bring your knees into your chest. Push up through your palms. We'll meet in a seated position. Your eyes can be closed or open. If you'd like, you can place something underneath your seat to help lengthen through the spine and the crown of the head. Bring the tip of your little finger and the tip of the thumb to touch with a light pressure. Allow the other 3 fingers to remain comfortably extended. This is called the Varuna Mudra, also known as the Mudra of Water. This mudra helps to balance the water element in our bodies. It heals ailments due to lack of water, such as dehydration, dry skin, dry eyes. It is also meant to improve blood circulation and hydrates our cells, joints, and muscles. Bring your hands to heart center. Bring awareness into your heart chakra. Give yourself the gift of gratitude for showing up for yourself today. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.